we just bought 2 properties. You get there and the doctor, first thing he says, you're gonna have to have surgery.
CBE come through when the minds are right. Don't it big like I live in the Taj Mahal. And I don't get into flies like fly. That's why they love and that's real business that they talking about. Damn is the words that come out their mouth. She look good always without a doubt. Ask for it, she back, cake and out. Come on.
Miserable people love company. You're gonna have good times, you're gonna have bad times, and sometimes they're gonna cross hairs, okay? You just gotta take it all in and just keep it moving, keep it going. Okay, we gonna act nice up in here. We gonna act nice up in here, because what is you doing all that for? The lights started flickering off and on. I'm like, why this man gonna yell out his car at me? Now that I have my own contractor license, I went ahead and paid those property taxes. Man, it's blowing on my phone. There's a lot going on. Let's get to work. You So it's actually Tuesday. It is not the beginning of the week, but I wanted to start the vlog off letting y'all know the exciting news. So we went down to Memphis today for a closing on those 2 properties and we signed the paperwork. Here is the paperwork. Here's the paperwork, and y'all, how exciting is that? Okay, so yeah, these are the first 2 properties that we closed on under this new company. So yeah, that's the exciting news I wanted to jump in and tell y'all. So I am gonna rewind it back a little bit, and y'all gonna start off with me on Sunday and we're gonna carry on through the week. But I had to just jump in here real quick and tell y'all what we got going on, okay? Because I am doing the Contractor Diaries, so I had to jump in at the beginning of this video, as it is a Contractor Diary weekly vlog, and let y'all know the big news. So we went, like I said, to Memphis, signed all the paperwork. I have all the paperwork right here. And yeah, so I got the settlement statement, signed that. I got the special warranty deed, declaration of restricted covenants, whole little packet. These were the wiring directions they gave us to wire the money. 2 properties that are in Memphis. Like I told y'all, a lot of the stuff we do is gonna be in Memphis. So if you don't know why, I'm not about to tell y'all again. Go back and watch my series. Stay locked in with the series and you'll know why, okay? That is the exciting news of today. But like I said, we're about to rewind it back. And y'all gonna start off the week with me on Sunday. And I got a lot of stuff I'm gonna be showing y'all through this series. I don't know what else to tell y'all. I've been telling y'all that, but y'all gonna have to really stay tuned if y'all wanna see the progress in the business. And yeah, let's rewind back to Sunday, and y'all will see this later on in the vlog.
Oh my God, something happened.
Y'all, this is not how Sunday was supposed to be. I was supposed to be going to church. I was supposed to be cleaning up, having a Sunday reset, possibly doing a Sunday reset video. This whole little day has been, and it's 12 o'clock, it's not even a whole day, but I'm sitting in the emergency room, waiting room. My niece is back there, so my parents are back there with her. It's only 2 to a room, so I can't go back there since I'm the 3rd person, but they're back there with her. I need everybody to be okay. I need everybody to chill out. I've been telling y'all that, but I for real need everybody to chill out. We went to urgent care this morning because my dad fell down the steps, which he claimed he didn't fall down the steps. He caught himself, but he didn't tore a ligament in his knee. So we went to urgent care. We got an x-ray. He might have to have surgery, but he's going to a knee doctor. I think they're gonna call tomorrow to see what the next steps are. Yeah, all me and my mama heard upstairs was screaming to the top of their lungs. So my dad, he takes pain usually pretty good. And I've never seen this man like that, screaming like that. I never seen him in pain like that. It was actually kind of scary, I ain't gonna lie. But I came down there, I'm trying to carry him. Mind you, my dad is way heavier than me, and I'm trying to hold him up. We about to fall, both of us together. My little dog came downstairs trying to help, girl, what you finna do? But she looked so concerned. Y'all mama talking about she should have been down there with her grandpa. What is my little chihuahua looking dog about to do to help my dad? If anything, she would have got trampled on or crushed. Run down. I have to go to the doctor tomorrow. I actually have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. I'm supposed to be going to get my first pap smear tomorrow, as y'all know. And we just left there, literally just left urgent care. Now we're at the hospital. The devil is really working, y'all. You know what? I ain't gonna say the devil. I told y'all about that. We're not gonna give the devil no claims to that. God is testing us. God is testing my family right now, and we gonna pull through. Everybody's gonna pull through. My dad's gonna be okay. My niece is gonna be okay. But it's just all this stuff happening today in the morning. just a little crazy. But pray for my family, y'all. I will talk to y'all later. I'm sorry to start the vlog off like this, but this was my morning. So, yeah. Tomorrow? All right, hey y'all. So it is about to be 9 o'clock at night. I'm sorry, I have a fan on, but I know this morning was crazy, y'all. We had a lot of bits going on, a lot of bits. Okay, that's not a normal Sunday. But I just finished cooking. I cooked us some taco meat, and we made tacos for tonight. Well, I made tacos. Everybody else enjoyed those tacos. Trying to decide if I want to go downstairs and work out. I don't know if I want to, but I do need to work on a treadmill. I have seen weight loss. Okay, I put on some jeans today, baby. I had big old gaps in it. Okay, they was falling off me today when I had to rush to put on some jeans to go to the hospital. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm losing weight, I'm losing weight, I'm losing weight. So I want to keep with that. So I'm trying to be very mindful of what I eat, which I feel like is once you get in routine of like eating a certain way, just like when you was eating bad that certain way, once you get in routine of eating good, it's routine now. Like it's easy. But yeah, y'all are gonna spend the whole week with me. We're gonna go through work. If y'all don't know, if y'all are new here, I'm a licensed Tennessee contractor and I own my own construction business. So in this video, I'll be doing my work surrounding that. And then I also have a lot of other things to do this week specifically. I have meetings for my AKA chapter, like committees and stuff. I have a maintenance appointment for my car, for a Lexus at 9 a.m. So I'm gonna have to drop my car off straight from the Lexus dealership. I'm gonna have to go to my doctor's appointment at 10 for my pap smear. Then the rest of the day, we're probably gonna spend either working on my company, the construction company, or I'm gonna spend editing. But tonight, that's kind of what I want to do, edit instead of going to work out. I was washing clothes, y'all, some sheets. I need to go put them in the dryer. Y'all, let me tell you, this quick weave is itching my head so bad, and this is why I don't get quick weaves. Y'all, I like them so much because it's like, I don't really like a sew-in. I don't like a sew-in at all. The first time I ever got a sew-in, it was like a gone wrong experience because it was like my head started bleeding. My first sew-in was horrible. My head started bleeding. I mean, my stuff was like put. Had little scars on my head, my scalp, everything. I'm glad my hair didn't fall out. Okay, that was one thing that didn't happen, but that was bleeding. So it's like a really bad experience. But every time I get a quick weave, my head starts itching real bad. And I don't like that because it made me not be able to leave it in as long as I could possibly leave it in. I at least wanted to leave this in for 2 weeks. Now I can't do that because I'm hitting the mess out of my head constantly. Yes, it's just, I don't know what it is. It don't matter with the different people and got quick weaves. It don't matter what they use, who doing it. It's just the quick weave in my head. My head don't like it. As much as I want to keep doing quick weaves because I don't like wigs, I would prefer a quick weave. I think it looks more natural than having wigs in my head, but it's giving, I'm just gonna have to wear that wig because it don't itch as much for some reason. I love the bob. The bob is everything. It looks so good. I got so many compliments off of it, but baby, it's itchy. It's like I've been patting my head all day, and I have to fight so hard not to do it in public because who wanna be like, no, it's not cute.
Y'all, my dog has traded me and she has been sleeping with my parents.
All right, y'all, change of freaking plans. I have to drop my niece off at work today. It's what, 7:14 in the morning. Yeah, change plans, no workout this morning. I'm not gonna be able to work out to get my little steps in. Gonna have to rearrange the schedule a little bit. I really want to get my steps in before I do my errands, before I drop the car off, before I go to the doctor. I just really wanted to have my steps in. I feel good this morning. I want to go ahead and get that done. That way, as the day go on, like my energy be dwindling as the day go on. So I'm like, no, best to get it in the mornings. I didn't even get to fix these little edges right here. I need some lip gloss on too. Lips chapped. I literally just rushed and got dressed, like rushed. My alarm had just went off to get up. My 6:30 alarm had just went off when my brother came in there to my, I'm gonna need you to drop your niece off. Okay, y'all, so I just pulled up to the Lexus dealership. It's 8:23, y'all. I'm early. I know I do not be early. I decided to come here because by the time I make it to my house, which would have been another 10-15 minutes, I would have then need to leave my house because that was gonna be another 10-15 minutes back this way. So that in all would have been a 30 minutes thing, and what was the point of me going just to turn around? So I'd rather just sit here. I'm actually gonna go in after I put all this stuff in the trunk. I'm gonna go in and see if they could just let me go ahead and like give them the car, and I'll just sit on the inside because I'm gonna have to wait for my mom to get here anyway. But at least they would have already had my car. They could already start doing stuff on it, you know. Y'all, look what I found. My little training certificate. That's crazy. And it's not even expired yet. I thought this would have been expired, but it expires in 5 years. So from 2022, that means of 2027. So I still got a whole nother year. Crazy, I ain't about to be doing this, but still. All right, y'all, I just dropped my mama off at the house, and now I'm about to head to my doctor's appointment. Why I didn't even know my doctor's appointment is way out in Bellevue, y'all. I could have sworn my doctor's appointment is where it normally was. So when I scheduled it, I could have sworn that I picked the same location I always pick in Madison, which is like 5-10 minutes away from me. But no, I don't know how I did that. Well, actually, I do know how I did that, because honestly, the girl called about my cervical screening because they had seen that I hadn't had one and I was at the age to have one. So she called me. I guess they're calling. She was basically like, they're trying to push the issue of people getting cervical screenings. I think I saw something where it was like a lot of younger women are now appearing with like the start of cervical cancer, and I think they were talking about how it has something to do with like the pads we use and like tampons and stuff like that, which I'm not all surprised about that, honestly, y'all. That's crazy. Like something so simple, like you don't really know like how stuff affects your body. My boyfriend actually said he had saw it on TikTok where they were talking about how some of these pads have had mold in them and stuff like that, and that's just so crazy, y'all, to think about that having been put on your, that's crazy, y'all. That's absolutely crazy. I don't know, I just can't think about that. That's sad. And then it also makes sense because like I had told y'all before, I've been hearing a lot of people around my age having like, you know, the starts of it. Basically, like I told you, I had a friend. I done seen a lot of like content creators, social media, like influencers around my age that have, you know, kind of went through this experience. I have seen people around my age talking about this a lot more than I've ever heard it being talked about, and it's just kind of sad. Like, but it is a very helpful thing. I'm glad they're pushing the screening, because at least if you catch it early before it develops into something worse. But let's get to this thing. I honestly was about to reschedule it, but I just feel like, let me go ahead, because the next thing I'll be like, I'll reschedule it, and then I think my period's supposed to be coming up soon, then my period might hit, then I have to reschedule it again, and I just want to get it over with. I just want to get it over with. I'm over thinking about it. I'm over it. I just want to do it. All right, y'all, we are at my doctor's. I'm about to go in. Yeah, I made it at 9:50. I made it early. Exactly. I did that. So everything's been going pretty good. I'm about to go in here and get the pap smear, and then after that, y'all, I told y'all I wanted to go on a walk, but it's so freaking gloomy today. Y'all saw earlier this morning when I dropped my niece off, that freaking weather, y'all, it was so foggy. It's gloomy. I mean, it's not foggy no more, but it's gloomy as I don't know what. It's not giving walk at the park day. Might just have to hit that treadmill after I get done with this, but we will see. I really wanna go to the park, y'all. Morning. Yes.
And medication you're showing is just like Zyrtec, vitamin D, and we have your non-smoker. Is that right? Yes.
I got it 100.
Y'all, that was so freaking quick. Y'all know my appointment was at 10. We was done at 10:18. And the only reason it was 10:18 is because she had to check my, you know, blood pressure, weight, and all that stuff. But hold up, the weight. It says I gained 3-4 pounds, and I'm confused. I'm confused on how, because I feel and look skinnier than I did before. Like when I was 175. So like I didn't gain. It says 175, 179. It's not 4 pounds, but still I don't feel like I didn't gain no pounds. I actually feel as though I've been losing, so I don't know how that worked, but scale ain't about to get me, baby. It ain't about to get me upset, y'all. This is yeah, we about to go home, y'all. I might do a little work. Your son said you soft and sharp. Alright, y'all, I'm leaving them at the doctor's appointment. I'm going with my brother to pick up my car. They just called, so let's go. Okay, so we have a little work to do. I have to put together this construction budget for one of the properties that we have, and I need to fill out all these categories of how much it'll cost and a short description if needed. And so yeah, I'm about to do that. All right, y'all, I just stopped at home for a little quick 1-2. My boyfriend wants me to bring him some taco meat that I made last night so he can take that to lunch. He's about to go to work. He works night shift, like I told y'all. So I'm getting him some food real quick, and I'm about to take it to him and drop the car off. And then my parents are gonna pick me up from there, and then I gotta go pick my niece up from work. It's a lot going on. But y'all, why this man gonna yell out his car at me when I'm sitting at the light? Like I was going up to the light and the light turned red, so I stopped. Why this man, he turning? This man gonna yell out to me, talking about something. He looked directly at me. I'm looking at him like, okay, like, what is your problem? Look at him. And he gonna say some, this is what it sounded like he said, stupid N-word or something. But mind you, this man is black. But like, he old as I don't know what. But still, like, what are you talking about? Like, it's giving you this, you just having a bad day, because what is you yelling at me for out your car? Like I'm about to hit you or something. Like I literally, the car is completely stopped. I'm on the line. You're turning too freaking tight. And even with him turning tight, he still had plenty of room between me and his car. So exactly what is you yelling at your car for? And then not only you went out of your way to yell at your car, like it just doesn't make sense to me, because like he had plenty enough room. Like I'm telling you, I can't help the fact that you don't think you have enough room or you can't drive. I can't help that. But he had plenty enough room. I was not in his way. I was not in the middle of the road, like nothing. I was literally at the line. You know the line where you supposed to stop your car before a red light? They have a line right there, and I was at that line. So what are you talking about? And yelling at me, yo old tail don't need to be yelling at nobody, missing teeth and stuff. Like, sir, don't do it. Don't do it. But you know, them the type of people you just gotta ignore for real, because they just be miserable. Like miserable people love company. Y'all heard that, say miserable people love company. If they miserable, they want you to be miserable. If they having a bad day, they gotta put that bad day on you. He not about to put that bad day on me. Okay, I'm having me a fine day, a good old day, and he ain't about to change that. So I moved on. I ain't saying nothing back to him. We not going back and forth. Boy, bye. Like, not even boy, bye, because he old. He was an old man. Man missing all his front teeth and everything. Like, what did you even yelling at a young woman for? Like, that's just, the type of hurt, Okay. Anyway, that happened to wait on right here. We found out what's wrong with my dad's leg. I guess he tore, I told y'all he tore a ligament. They told him that the other day when we went to urgent care. But he said it's the part of your knee that connects your quads to like your lower leg, your calf and stuff, like, not calf, because calf and all that, but like the lower part of your leg, the quad to the lower part. That's the part that he tore in his knee. And y'all, my daddy was hoping he wouldn't have to have surgery. I was too, I ain't gonna lie. But when I was looking at the x-ray, it didn't give you weren't gonna have to have surgery, okay? But I told my dad that I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to have surgery. It looks like something that's not going to heal by itself. Lo and behold, we get there and the doctor, the first thing he says, you're gonna have to have surgery. My dad just fell out, y'all. Oh my God. But I'm trying to like be in good spirits about it, because I don't feel like it's, you know, I don't feel like it's that bad, but who wants to have surgery? Who wants the people that they love to have surgery? Like, and the doctor was basically like, you need to have surgery ASAP. So AKA this week, we about to have surgery this week. And I literally told y'all earlier this year, like my folks need to sit down. We didn't have too much going on, y'all, and I didn't told y'all this. My mom literally just had heart surgery in January. After that, my sister had surgery on her leg, like end of January. My mom had heart surgery beginning of January. My sister had it end of January. Now it's first week of March. My dad is now about to have surgery. I need my folks to sit down somewhere. And then last year, at the end of last year, my brother also had to undergo a surgery. Yeah, y'all need to sit down. You need to sit down. And I can't. Like, I need them all to sit down somewhere. So that's gonna happen this week. I think we're gonna do Wednesday, because tomorrow we actually have to go to Memphis for a house closing. So, you know, like I be telling y'all, stuff just be coming up in my week. Like my week is never goes how it's supposed to go. And like I told y'all, also, I gotta go pick my niece at 6 o'clock. So like, it's just too much. It'd be a lot going on, and I still have yet to work out, which we're gonna have to get that done today. So, all right, y'all, we are about to head to Memphis. I'm just now finished getting dressed. I'm in the office right now packing up some paperwork for the closing. So yeah, we finished packing up this paperwork and we're gonna hit the road and go to the closing. Okay, let me pack up this stuff. But good morning, y'all. I'm so freaking tired. All right, y'all, we got all the paperwork. Let's go. Let's go, Booshie. Let's go, Booshko.
Already know I can leave it alone. Already gave you the time and the place. Don't be shy. Just come be the man. Tell me you got something
late, so you know.
Talk to me. Talk to me. Be the man that I need. Talk to me. Be the man that I need. Talk to me. Be the man that I need.
First thing you gotta sign for me, just that settlement statement. Sign here. And then write your title here.
Sign all of these up.
Yeah, sign all 3 of those. Sign. Where do you want your deed delivered once it's signed?
Alright y'all, we are back at home finally. We really been back in Nashville, but I had a lot of errands to do once I got here. I had to pick up my niece, like I told y'all. She got off at 6 and we got in at like 5. So we basically had to go to her job because it was already 40 minutes away. So we went to her job, picked her up, then I had to drop my parents off. Then I had to take my niece to go to her mama's house, and then had to take her to go to the beauty supply store, and then I had to go to my grandma's nursing home to drop her off some dinner. Yeah, okay. Finally back home, and it's 9:19 on the dots. Okay, I got home probably like 20 minutes ago, 20 minutes, yeah. So it was an eventful day, but I'm about to get this workout in. I am about to get this workout in. Then we're gonna eat. My mama just made some chicken, and I'm gonna eat some chicken. After I finish working out, we're gonna shower. We're gonna have a real chill night, but I am getting that workout in because I didn't miss the gym for a couple days now. Gotta get it in today. So I'm about to go walk the treadmill for at least an hour. I'm gonna turn on one of my little shows I want to watch, and instead of laying in bed and watching it, I'm gonna walk on the treadmill and watch it. Yeah, I finished January's read in January. I need to catch up, okay? So we need to finish that book. I need to start back reading it. I need to read my Bible tomorrow for sure. We're gonna work out again tomorrow. Trying to get back in the gym, that routine. And I'm probably gonna have a little bit of work to do. I do also know that I have an AKA meeting. I think that's Thursday though. But my dad also has surgery Thursday for his knee. So we just gonna see what all I can do tomorrow and what all I can do the rest of the week. So let me go take this chicken out because I think it's my mama trying to get me to take the chicken out. But yeah. All right, hey y'all, it is the next day. We are about to go to the post office because I gotta drop off some mail. And then after we drop off that mail, I need to stop at the bank real quick, get some money, and then I gotta take that downtown for work stuff. So let's go.
Always seen you around my mind. Never had the strength to tell you. Kinda sorta think you're great. Straight from me to one that loves someone who's bad all by themselves. Don't you know I made you crazy?
I got some certified. Okay. Thank you when you sign for it.
My love's in vain. 'Cause baby I've been falling for you, but falling back about your way. 'Cause I can't let you lose yourself. Looking for me, I can't let you make me you're everything that I just wanna be.
We mailed off that paperwork. I'm done running errands. We went to the post office. We went to the bank, got some cash, and then we went downtown and handled some more business. But now I'm sitting outside the beauty supply store waiting on my niece to get out of here so I can go home, y'all. She trying to do her hair, a little ponytail or something. After she get out of here and we leave the beauty supply store, baby, it's working me today. They're working me today. Y'all know since my daddy down, so it's not like we can divide and conquer some stuff. Like usually my dad would run these type of errands, and then I would be doing this stuff at home. That's why y'all be seeing me at home a lot, doing paperwork, doing stuff on the computer. So yeah, y'all, this wasn't really a normal work day for me, but it is still a work day. My dad now just called me telling me he had a meeting. I don't know if he forgot about the meeting, but he has a meeting set up with some clients today, right now. And he called me, he's like, where you at? Because I had just texted him that we finished doing the errands. But he know I had to take this girl to the beauty spot store. He told me, yeah, we had a meeting that 2 people just pulled up. When were you gonna tell me we had a meeting? This man, I think he's been all discombobulated with everything since he fell down them steps and hurt his knee. Cause my dad is the type of person, he don't like to write a lot of things down, like meetings and stuff down. He don't like to write stuff down, so he don't keep no planner or nothing like that. He's the type of person that just keeps everything in his head. You know, if something happens like him getting hurt and stuff and you in the hospital and all that, that'll throw you off from thinking about, you know, your regular day-to-day schedule and what you have planned. Him having that little fall completely threw him off, y'all, cause he forgetting stuff, or I don't even know if he forgot forgot, but I think he forgot to tell me is the problem. He's having a meeting at the house. Obviously, we have our office at the house. We have our office upstairs at the house, and we also have a downstairs office. So whichever other two. But this girl, come on. I really don't like being. There's a few places that I just really don't like going. I don't like going to liquor stores. I don't like going to gas stations, and I really don't like going to the hair store, like, because all the hair store locations be, I don't like it. And then a lot of our hair stores are by liquor stores, and so it's kind of like the same to all right here. Like, I just don't like it, the whole environment of it all. I do not like it at all. Like, there's this guy just standing outside right here walking, like what are you doing? I'm ready to get home. But I was going home to relax and watch Bible study. I do need to watch Bible study this week, because this is yeah, it's out now. This week is out now. It just came out at 12, and then I missed last week, so I need to do both of those. But yeah, it's 12:42, y'all. Yeah, I'm trying to get my boyfriend to bring his dog, because y'all know every night when my boyfriend is working, I have to go over to the other house to let the dog out, and I don't want to have to get out at like 10 or 11 o'clock to go let this dog out. I usually do it with my dad, so it's really not a problem, because my dad will just drive me and I'll go let him out and walk him. But since my dad is down for the count, like I told y'all, I have to go by myself now, and I don't want to be out that late. I don't like driving by myself, especially that late at night. Like, during the day, cool, but by myself that late at night, no, I don't like to. But I do need his cage. He needs a little cage. I done tried to do him without the cage, y'all, but he's still in his puppy era, and my boyfriend haven't really, like, he just don't sit down. The little dog just don't sit down, y'all. So if I have him out without a cage, he does not let me get no sleep at all. And then it's kind of like, it's worse, because now that my boyfriend is on that type timing with him, he's basically on the same schedule as my boyfriend. So because my boyfriend sleeps all day, and then he's up for like the evening, and at night, that's when the dog is kind of like that. He sleeps with my boyfriend during the day, so at night he's up, and at night I'm trying to go to sleep. So yeah, we have to be getting that together. I can't. So he's gonna have to bring that cage, because when it get bedtime, he can be out until it get bedtime. When I'm going to sleep, he got to go in the cage. I'm sorry, love him down, but he got to go in the cage, because baby, I need my sleep. I can't do that, because y'all know tomorrow's gonna be a busy day too, because my dad has his surgery. My dad has his surgery tomorrow. Yeah, I know. What in the world? Ain't no way. Is it really a tornado? Y'all, I know y'all hear that. What in the world? All right, good morning, y'all. It's surgery day. We're about to go to the hospital. Yeah, I'm about to grab me something to eat real quick. Yeah.
That nice brace on your leg. Yeah. He did. He repaired my knee about 3 years ago.
Well, you know, this happened Sunday.
What'd you do?
I was in the garage taking a box down the steps, and my fell off and wasn't the top. And then
Tear your ACL?
No, it's the fell off the quad. Fell up in the quad. And my wife said, boom. My wife said, she called your wife, got out.
Surgery didn't get better.
Well, it is Sunday. We have to Sunday, so I'm going to
Well, we're glad you're here.
Okay, just stop for me right there so you can get one.
This is people talking about me.
Well, I told her say they ain't no surgery. They ain't nothing but a little something. Be out of a doctor's mouth talking about there was no surgery. They was just a little procedure.
And get him prepped and ready, okay? You go. Oh, okay. I was like, the third Johnson.
Daniel John. I just mentioned it.
Has gone extremely well.
Yes, ma'am. We'll take it. All right, y'all, quick update. So we're picking up my dad's medicine right now, but they called and said the surgery is over. It went really well. My dad is fine, and he's basically in post-op right now. So yeah, y'all, that was actually quick. They were actually early. All the surgeries he's had today has been going really well, so they're way ahead of schedule today, he said, which is really rare because my dad wasn't supposed to be going in until 12. It's already 12:20 and he's done. So obviously they way ahead of schedule, y'all. My dad went back there. We got there at 10. They took him back there in like 20 minutes. They already started, you know, getting him back there to do the surgery. By the time we got back there at like 10:40, they took him at like 10:50 or something like that, y'all. So it's 12:27 on the dot. We're picking up the medicine, then we about to head back up there. And we're gonna pick him up some food so that he can eat once he get out and settled, because you know he hadn't ate since yesterday at night or something, because you know you can't eat before. So he hasn't ate or drunk nothing before. So we're gonna pick him up some first watch. That's where we about to go now. And yeah, y'all, surgery went well. But y'all, I ain't even gonna lie, it was getting a little spooky at first. When we first got there and pulled up in the garage, the parking garage, why the lights start flickering? The lights started flickering off and on. I'm So it is Friday. We don't have much to do Friday. I just finished cleaning up a little bit. I'm about to do some paperwork for the business, y'all. I gotta fill out a few forms, and so I'm upstairs about to print them off right now, fill them out, and then I also need to pay these property taxes. So I told y'all we got afforded like a few lots from the government, but what I don't understand, y'all, is why they're making us pay property taxes in 2025 when technically they owned the lots in 2025. They have not even transferred all the lots technically in the system into our name. And when you pull it up on the property tax, even though we were awarded it, they have not changed the name in the system from Land Bank and Shelby County to us. Okay, but they want us to pay taxes from last year on those lots that still don't even say we own them on the system. So I just don't understand why we're paying last year's taxes. Like, shouldn't they have paid taxes on it last year? Why are we paying taxes when we didn't even technically own it last year? I don't understand. But the taxes for each of the houses is like under $100. Like, it's not that much, but like I don't understand that, because even now in the system it still don't show up under our name. When I type in those addresses under like looking for the taxes stuff, it shows up still under that. But you know what? It ain't even a point in arguing with them, honestly, y'all. Just do what they asked you to do. They asked us to pay it. We were already awarded. We have paperwork showing that we were awarded those lots. So I'm thinking it's just a system error, and they just haven't updated their system to show that it has transferred over in ownership from, you know, the Land Bank and Shelby County to us. But like, still, why are we paying taxes on last year when we didn't have it last year? But it's okay. It's okay. Like I said, it's really not worth our time to even go back and forth about it. They're like $20, $30, $40, something like that is the only thing that's left to pay for some of the lots. So I'll let y'all know how much it ends up all being together for all of those lots. At this point, we just gonna pay it because we have to have all our taxes stuff updated for us to continue working and trying to get more property. Because on the other end, when people start looking up the lots that we already own, when we start, you know, trying to request to get more lots, nobody's gonna want to, you know, fund somebody and help somebody when it looks like they already have unpaid taxes on other lots that they own and they don't know the situation, which I'm telling y'all, it just don't make sense. But let me go ahead and print. I'm trying to print off my phone. The printer wasn't working for me yesterday and I was really getting pissed off, but my brother said he fixed the printer, so we gonna see. Okay, I press print. Y'all, look at my bookie. She don't be liking to talk to y'all. Pooski, you wanna say hi to the peoples? You wanna say hi, Pooh? You wanna say hi, Pooski? Y'all, she like, leave me alone, boo. It says the printer is low on it. Hopefully it'll let me print out the few things I can print out. No, my boogie. Oh my gosh, it printed out double-sided. I didn't want it double-sided. She only want attention when she want attention, y'all. If I just wanna hold her and be with her when I want to, she be acting all bougie like she don't wanna be with her mom. She didn't want to be her mommy. Like, look, she was like, let me go, put me down. Oh my gosh, y'all. Now it's time it's running low on paper. So now I gotta put paper in there. First it said ink, now it's paper. What else? Y'all see my baby? I be holding her like a baby. And my Pooski, she going to sleep, y'all. The funny part is, she like being held like this. Pooski, let's put this paper in here so we can get going. Look at my little baby. She done went to sleep on me, Bookie. I just finished, I'm trying to eat me a little cookie. I just finished the paperwork that I told y'all I was filling out earlier. Literally probably a few seconds for y'all, but earlier for me. So I filled all those forms out. Those forms were sent to us to fill out so that we can get money back. My brother just called me, interrupted me and stuff. So that paperwork was from the land bank that we actually got the properties from. So they had us to fill out that paperwork because, like I told y'all, they do give you some money towards the development of those properties. Oh, y'all, this man keep blowing up my phone. Like, just bring your butt here and sign these papers. Okay, I forgot where I was and telling y'all this, but like I had told y'all before, the people who are awarding us the properties and giving us the properties, they do fund some of the projects. So they're going to give you some money for the development of that property. And so they are giving us part of the pre-construction money. So we had to fill out all that paperwork for us to get the funds from them for the pre-construction. However, we already started putting money towards the pre-construction already. So they're basically kind of like backfilling some of the money that we already had to upfront put up, because we've already started the pre-construction phase of those properties, like I told y'all before. So we had to put up some of that money up front because they're just now starting the process to release those pre-construction funds for us. Okay, so that was just the paperwork we needed to get to them for the direct deposit form and some other like background stuff that they needed from us. So I got that paperwork off well, I haven't got it out yet. I'm talking too fast, too much, too far. I actually finished filling out the paperwork, but I'm waiting on my brother to actually sign the paperwork because I need him to sign it so that I can send it off. But so that was what we were working on earlier today. Also, we were working on getting the property taxes paid. I gave y'all that whole rundown about the property taxes. Okay, so I actually went on the site and I paid for it. Let me see. All right, my brother didn't interrupt me yet again. My guy, if you know about the work, don't be messing up my little flow. He needs to chill out. But like I was telling y'all, I did finish the taxes stuff too. I went ahead and went to the city of Memphis treasurer, like the e-payments, and I went ahead and paid those property taxes. They finally transferred the ownership over to us. So now it pulls up our name under owner. I still don't get why we're paying for last year when we didn't own the property, but whatever. It really wasn't that much in all for all 5 lots that we had to pay for. It ended up being $84.10. So not that much. I think the highest property was about $20 something. Okay, so I think 2 were like $17 something. 2 were $12 something, and then the last one I think was like $20 and some cents. So it ended up being $84, and it also had like a $2 and some processing fee online. So that's how it ended up being $84.15. So that's how much we paid for the property taxes on those 5 houses in Memphis. Well, those 5 lots in Memphis. My houses, I keep saying houses. Y'all, it's really not that much, not big of a deal. We actually had already, like I told y'all, paid property taxes before on the other properties that we own down there, but now they have. So I went in there and I paid those 5 property taxes. So now that we have confirmed the taxes, I do need to go ahead and send confirmation that we paid it to the other people so that they know that we paid off the taxes for those lots. And so like everything is basically up to date. So they know we're up to date as a business with all our properties and taxes and all that stuff. And that's about it. The only other thing I want to do today, my mom did remind me, like, now that I have my own contractor's license, and I have my own company now in my name as a female, as a woman, I could possibly get some grant money to fund some of these projects as well, because of me being a female in this field and like what I'm trying to do, along with the fact that I am a small business. So I'm going to look up some grants and stuff and like see more into that, just do some research about that. That'll be probably all the work I got to do today, other than once my brother signed that paperwork so that I can get it sent off to them people. Get on that treadmill and walk an hour. I did also, before I started cleaning up my room and stuff, I had actually already started editing my next YouTube video because I actually just posted my episode 4 of Contractor Diaries today, and it went live at like 10 a.m. Well, I really technically posted it last night. I scheduled it for today at 10 a.m. So I was editing the next video, which is gonna be like a weekend vlog, and I'm putting it to my Nashville Diaries series where we explore Nashville, maybe go to a restaurant or like just do something out of the house, basically, because a lot of my vlogs be in the house, or I'm in the house working, I'm in the house doing something. In the morning I do have to go to my chapter meeting. We have an AKA chapter meeting tomorrow. Yeah, that's about it for Saturday, and then Sunday we always go to church. But I was thinking about posting another YouTube video because I said I was gonna do twice a week, and last week I did not do twice a week. I only did 1 upload a week for YouTube, and then this week, like I said, I just posted for the first time today. So if I want to, get back on track with posting 2 times a week, I would technically need to post something tomorrow for YouTube. Yeah, I just resubmitted. All right, y'all, so I just finished doing that. Now I'm about to start looking up, like I told y'all, some of those grants and stuff like that, and then we can edit. Yeah, we can edit. Yeah, I'm just so excited about everything that's going on. I'm really just enjoying it because it really is a process. Like, it's really a process. Okay, but like I told y'all before, you just really got to enjoy the process because it's gonna be hard at times, but you really just got to take in the good moments, the bad moments, the hard moments, the easy moments. You just got to take it all in and just keep it moving, keep it going. But y'all, this has been such a great week, even with everything that's happening with my dad having to have surgery and everything. Like, you're gonna have good and you're gonna have bad. Okay, let me say it like that. You're gonna have good times, you're gonna have bad times, and sometimes they're gonna cross hairs. Okay, and you just gotta take it for what it is, y'all. Y'all know we didn't have a lot going on. My mom's surgery, then my sister's surgery, then now my dad's surgery. My dad can barely walk. We've been having to help him. It's a lot. But at the same time, the exact same week my dad falls and has an accident and now can barely walk and has to have surgery, that same week is the week that we closed on 2 properties. Yeah, it be like that. It be like that, okay? You just gotta roll with it. Roll with it and pray about it, because you have no control over none of it. We ain't got no control over nothing, okay? So it's all that man above. So just pray to him about it. I don't know what to tell you. I can't really give you no advice. People be trying to give advice stuff. It really, that you need to talk to that man. That's the man you need to be talking to, okay? Because he the only one that can control it. You just pray about it. I prayed about my dad's surgery. I prayed about our business. I constantly pray about our business, and I constantly pray about my family. And we made it through a lot. So I just thank God that we're able to even do this, that we're able to even get these lots, that I was able to even sign for these lots. Just everything, just to be alive every day. Like, we always got something to be thankful for. No matter how messed up our situation in life might be right now, we always got one thing to wake up and say, okay? And it's always, thank you, God, for waking me up this morning, because he didn't have to do that. He didn't have to do that. And if you did it, you wouldn't have even been able to have a good day tomorrow or something like that, like, or a good year the next year. Like, you don't know, you really don't know what's in store for you. So the fact that he's waking up you each day, it's another chance that you get for your life to be changed. It's another chance that you get towards life, for you to change that life. I don't know how else to say it, but yeah, y'all. Let me look up these grants, and then I'm gonna edit, and then we're gonna work out and all that. This bar gots to go. Baby, it's gots to go. It gots to go. I love it so much, but it's itchy. My head is itchy. It's on fire. It's itching real bad. Okay. It's tearing my head up. Like, I mean, I am patting the mess out of my head. It itches and it got to go. I got a lot of stuff coming up this month, and a lot of stuff coming up just in the next few months. I need to be keeping my hair down at all times, because I don't know what opportunities can present itself, but I need to be looking presentable when these opportunities present themselves. So yeah, I need to keep when my hair is done, keep with me looking, because y'all know I'm notorious for coming on this camera looking crazy. I don't care, but I need to. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, y'all, so they got me out the house. My dad is craving some Dove dark chocolate, y'all. This man love Dove dark chocolate. Like, I don't understand it. I've never been no dark chocolate lover. Like, I need milk chocolate. I'm sorry, I need milk chocolate. But y'all, dark chocolate is supposed to be healthier for you. It's supposed to be healthier. I don't know. I just can't partake. I can't partake in that. It just don't taste good to me. Like, why have it? Because it just don't taste good to me. And I also have to pick up some peroxide, because to clean his wound and change his bandages, we need peroxide, which we don't have none. So I had to go to Walgreens, which is right up the street from us. Today has not went as planned at all.
You really got out of bed for this.
yeah, so it is the next day. We are about to go to the chapter meeting. It starts at 10 technically, but today one of my committees that I'm on, Gen X, it's the same ones that we did the adult field day with. Some of my other sisters in that committee are hosting another event today before chapter meeting, and it's like a mix and mingle, just a mix and mingle. So that starts an hour before chapter meeting at 9. So we're going a little bit early. So I'm getting dressed right now. I got this pink like polka dot, I don't know if y'all can tell, this pink polka dot-y shirt because it's business attire, and I got some black pants on, and I got some black little flats on. Was gonna wear some heels, but maybe I decided not to. I want to be comfortable, especially since we're gonna be there longer than normal, since we're gonna be there for the event. I actually got to put a t-shirt on because this bra is like, this the only time I like about half bras is they not the exact thing. They don't really cup it like it's supposed to. But got this little pink polka dot dress shirt on, and then like I told you, I got some pants on. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna tie this. Like, I don't know how I want it tied. No, we're gonna have to fix that. That ain't it. I'm about to put a tank top on to like try to hide my bra. That's what we got going on for today. I don't really have nothing going on outside of that today. I'm gonna be doing like some work for the most part. I did find like a few grants to apply for, and so I'm gonna go ahead and apply for them. So I'm working on that today. I also need to, committee wise, that event I told y'all I was putting together, I need to like hammer down on that. Need to hammer down those details to get that all ironed out for that event that I have to, you know, lead. And also, and if y'all remember, I talked to y'all like maybe 2 or 3 episodes. It was in the Contractor Diaries episodes. But one of those episodes, I'm upstairs in the office and I'm talking to y'all about, aka like hosting an event one particular Sunday, and then Saturday was our last chapter meeting, and I was telling y'all about nominations for an award that they had going on in my chapter. Well, in AKA period, because every chapter, like I told y'all, is nominating somebody as representation for that award. And then once everybody has that representation, one person representing them from that chapter, then all those people from each chapter is going to basically go up against each other for the award. But it's a young professional award. So I told y'all like basically about our professions. So it's basically around our careers, our jobs, and what we do as a professional. So that's what the award is about. And so in that video, I tell you that we voted on that day in chapter meeting, but I got a call like a week or so ago that something went wrong with the voting, so we're gonna have to vote again. And out of the 4 of us that was nominated, 2 people already dropped out. So it's really just me and one other girl, the same girl that technically won the first one. That wasn't a good, I guess, that wasn't a good vote. I don't know, but technically she won the first one. But now we're redoing it because of some mishap. So it's just gonna be me and her voting again. So, hey, even if I don't win again, I'm always put my best foot forward. I'm never gonna back down. So even though I technically lost the first one, even though something happened wrong with it, I'm still going to go for it. You know, even like I'm not gonna, because I lost, be discouraged to even try again, basically. And even if I don't win this time, I still tried, so it doesn't matter. And yeah, I'll be okay with that. I think I'm getting to the point where I'm getting older enough to like, I would rather try than not try at all. Even if it don't have that desired outcome that I want, as long as I'm trying and putting my best foot forward, I'm more so okay with that. I'm proud of myself for just that. So I don't even have to win or like get anything out of it. It's just the fact that I'm putting myself out there, which is something I wouldn't have done before. So I'm proud of myself for just even doing that. But yeah, y'all, let me put my tank top on and get ready.
Remember when you came in.
All right, y'all, I'm in the kitchen right now. We setting up for the little mix and I'm about to go back in. So let's go.
Great for you. You know you were always number one. You was lying. This is what I sing. I'm new edition. Great for you. You know you were.
So we're back from chapter meeting. We actually just stopped at Kroger, my little chap, to get some food for the house so that we can have food in the house, because I'm about to take care of my dad all week. Y'all know I don't be cooking like that. Y'all know I be cooking like. So my mama got me a whole bunch of like food that she could prep that, you know, can help me when I'm at home with him next week by myself. So update on the nominee thing. I did not win. She won, which I'm happy for her because it seemed like she really wanted this. Like this is something she's been wanting to do. It's like she campaigned and stuff for it. So I'm happy for her. She was really gracious and she gave me a hug and everything. And she had her little thank you speech, and she said that after we got the announcement of who won. So she really has a great personality, y'all. She's really nice. I don't have no problems with her. She's always been really nice to me. So I've never had no problems with her. I don't have no problems with her now. My issue is with the other people people in the chapter that, not even all of them, but just the people I did not like, y'all, that after it was announced, I didn't like two things. One thing, I didn't like the way some people went about it. Like, my thing is, there is nothing to be said. There's nothing to be said. Like, you can come up to her and congratulate her, but like in the midst of the silence after whoever won, somebody right behind me was like, yes, 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 yes. Like, okay, we gonna act nice up in here. Because what is you doing all that for? She, as the winner, didn't even do all that. She graciously, like I said, she was very gracious about her win. She went up there, she thanked everybody's support, asked for the chapter's help with getting her application together and all this stuff, because I told y'all, you're not actually winning the award. This is just the nominee. She's gonna represent our whole chapter, basically, against other chapters. Now, I might not agree with the pick, and you're not always going to agree with people's decisions, and I don't agree, obviously, but you have to respect other people's pick. That's who the chapter chose. That's who the chapter chose to represent us, and you just gotta go with that. Like I said, the only thing I did not like is the way some people went about it. Like, it just gave like kind of mean girl cliquish, and I didn't like that.
You got potential. You got potential.
Alright, y'all, we got interrupted when I was talking the last time, and I just had to drop my boyfriend off at work. But like I was saying, it just gave mean girl cliquish, and kind of like they already knew who was gonna win. And what I will say about the mean girl cliquish thing, I just feel like we're both their sisters. Both of us are AKs, both of us are in the chapter, both of us are essentially your sisters. So I feel like you should be rooting for both of us. Even though you still have to pick somebody at the end of the day, you should still be rooting for both of us. You're not rooting for the downfall of anybody. You're just picking the best person you see fit for it, basically. And like I said, I feel like since we're both their sisters, there's a way to go about something that's considerate of both of us and both of our feelings. And I don't think some of the people that were there handled it like that. So you can root for both of us, and at the end of the day, still pick one of us for the actual, you still gotta vote at the end of the day. But there's a way to go about it and to consider both of our feelings. And I don't think for everybody that wasn't the case. It wasn't the whole chapter, but it was a few people that made it like, I felt like we're inconsiderate of me and my feelings. And honestly, y'all, that's why I really don't like, I personally have a hard time with big organizations and stuff like that. I really have a hard time with it. I don't really like big organizations because there's always cliques, there's always favoritism, there always is mean girl energy. Like, I don't like that at all. I really, really, really don't. Especially that whole clicking thing, like we're in high school. I hate that. But it is so normalized. It's normalized in any big group of people. So in big corporations, big organizations, there's always favoritism. There's always cliques. Oh, I like this person, I don't like this person. Like, I just don't like it. And that's what really throws me off with big organizations. And it makes me like, it just makes me want to fall back in any organization that I end up joining. But I have to remind myself that the purpose and the mission of that organization is way bigger than me and how I personally feel, or if my feelings get hurt. But the mission and purpose of any organization that I join is bigger than me. It's bigger than them. It's bigger than me. It is bigger than all of us. I have to really think about that and put that in the forefront of my mind when I go through situations and instances like this, where I feel like it's cliquish and it's favoritism and all this. And I have to realize that the purpose of this organization itself, is bigger than me and them. And so I have to like push aside my feelings, put aside my personal feelings being hurt for the bigger picture, basically. Because yeah, that kind of made me, the way some people went about it, and even the lady that I told y'all to my yeah right behind me, like that kind of made me feel alienated. Like I said, like, what's up? Like, what's up? Do we have a problem? Like, I get that the person you picked won, but you don't have to, like, but you can still consider the other person's feelings. And doing all that, like, thank God she didn't win, like, thank God she won, she didn't win. Like, it just, the energy, I didn't like it, y'all. And like I said, this is not the first instance this stuff has happened. Favoritism and clique stuff, that show up in families, that show up in church, that show up in school. I mean, that is just the nature of any big group of people or organization or anything like that, and I just really don't like it. That's why I really like, if y'all haven't noticed, I like staying to myself, and I've been trying to get out of that because I know community and stuff is important, but like I really like staying to myself and my immediate family because I don't like feeling like that. I don't like feeling like alienated, like everybody is. It was basically the vibe I was getting, like, why did you put yourself up here? Like, I didn't put myself up, I didn't nominate myself, but like, why would you, you know, be up here? Why are you here? Why are we voting again? Like, this was a waste of their time. It was just a vibe that I was getting from people, and I really just didn't like it. It just get fake and phony, and I just can't deal with it. I hate that stuff. Like, I really, really hate it, and it make you just want to say F all of them and fall back on the whole organization. But like I said, in situations like this, you do have to remove you. Like, you have to remove your personal feelings, and even though you're hurt, and you have to move yourself out of the way and realize that it's a bigger picture, and the organization is not just those people, it's not just you, it's not just that little clique, it's everybody, and there's a bigger mission and person and objective that the organization is trying to do. And so you have to push aside kind of like your personal feelings, and I'm trying so hard, y'all, but it really, 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 like I said, it makes you want to just say F them and pull and fall back. And I really have had to, I've been trying to work on this with myself, and that's why I had to pray to God and stuff, because like I said, it really makes you want to just fall back and like distance yourself from the organization. I'm trying to remove myself and the personal out of it and just show up and still do what needs to be done, because like I said, it is a bigger picture, but it's very hard to, like, my flesh wants to do that and go about my day and never see them, talk to them again. But I have to dial it back, and I have to pray about it, and I have to, like, the Holy Spirit gotta come get me, you know, get me together. And like, God be telling me, like, you know, you can't do that. You know, that's not what my child would do. And I have to say, God, yeah, I understand, but I want to so bad to say F them and keep it moving. But you gotta suck it up a little bit, y'all, and be gracious and be better. Like, so when they rude, you gotta hit them with a little bit of niceness. When they a little nasty with you, you gotta hit them with a little grace, y'all. Like, you just gotta combat negativity with positivity. And I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm trying, y'all. I am really, really trying, because y'all know how I'm feeling right now. I done said it. I just want to say F them. And the lady that was behind me, like, to my yeah, I really wanted to turn around and say something so bad, because like, nobody else said anything but you. And you, my thing is, she knew I was right in front of her, because we both had to stand up and go to the front, so you knew where I was sitting. So it's just the fact that I just feel like it was inconsiderate, knowing that I'm dang near right in front of you, and she couldn't even probably hear you say yeah. So the only person that could hear you out of the two of us would have been me. So like, I just feel like if you were considerate and you were still, like I said at the beginning, rooting for both of us and was caring about both of us as your sister, then you could have been considerate of my feelings at that time, because you're literally right behind me and you know that I'm right in front of you. So like, why would you yell out yeah, like yes, like thank God. Like, it was just really some big thing. Like, I just didn't like that. And like I said, I felt like it was inconsiderate on whoever that was behind me. And it was just a lack of like sisterly vibes, because I'm not going to do all that. And I know the person that just lost or didn't win is in front of me or around me to hear that. I would be considerate of that person's feelings if they're my sister and I care about their feelings. And the fact that you didn't do that and you went out of your way to say that, knowing that I'm ear lengths away from you, that I'm going to hear that just was kind of like, that was mean girlish to me, and I just did not like that. I don't know who she was behind me, but like, I did not like that. And yeah, y'all, and like I said, she knew I was in front of her, so she knew I would have heard her. And that's why I feel like it was kind of intentional, because I just feel like it was intentional. And that just gives mean girl to me, cliquish, all that. I just, like I told you, I really don't like that. And it really tears on, it really wears on me, because it makes me want to fall back. I'm already pushing myself out there to be in organizations like this, to be putting myself out there. So to get that kind of vibe off putting myself out there, when that's already a big jump for me, because I'm usually a shy person,